a general way, Mr. Champagne, what can you say in terms of what transpired today?
In a general way, we can't say much because the strictures that were imposed on the last occasion still obtain. And I think it's important for persons to recognize that based on the offenses for which Mr. Silvera is charged, they would fall within the band where there is an in-camera hearing. And we have to abide by that ruling. We have to comply with the law. So all that I can say at this point in time, Ms. Riley and I, all that we can say is that the matter is fixed for bail application on the 11th of April. On that date, the court will hear submissions from us as to why it is that Mr. Silvera is a good and fit candidate for bail. And I would imagine that the prosecution will make a contribution to that in terms of their own position. But that's about it.
As the media, should we expect that the rest of hearings will be in camera?
I can't answer that. I wouldn't be so presumptuous to answer that. Discretions are exercised, and the judge was well within her rights to determine how to treat this matter. As I said before, based on the offense. It's not just the offense of murder, but it's committing the offense by using, they're saying, an illegal firearm, in an illegal way rather.
Given that you know the facts of the case, is there at any point that you think she'll be able to, grant some discretion?
The facts of the case are yet to be determined. I have firm instructions, and my client is indicating that he's innocent, and all of that will be ventilated in court. So going forward, it's really a matter for the judge. It's not a matter for us as to whether or not there is going to be a situation where the media is allowed in.
Any concerns about his well-being? How he is in terms of where he's being held?
No, not at this moment. Not at this moment.
He's doing okay.
I wouldn't say that. If you're in that position, you could not be doing okay. There is obviously grave concern. He's anxious to be vindicated. He's anxious to have his day in court. And he is very, very much concerned, very apprehensive, as anyone would in that particular position.
What can you say about his children? Do you know anything, how they take it?
I have absolutely no comment to make on that. We have repeatedly said that in the comments that follow on social media, one must always be mindful of the children. They are young, they are children, persons who ought to be protected, the most vulnerable actually. So I really have no comment on that. It's very important that we appreciate that this, on so many levels, was just a tragic situation.